Hello, hello everybody, welcome back. We are here in Nullsec. Uh, we do have a different setup here today. You can see here. Actually, can you see? I don't know if you can see. There we are. Yep. So we have a different setup for for our system. I have a fake location showing here, and blocked out other relevant information. And if I ever go into my hangar, I can just block it out with that, and you'll never know what hangar I'm in. So good. That should help it out. Hey Jenner, how you doing? So today we're working with the Phoenix. And let me hide this, right? That one, yes. Okay. I'm still trying to get used to my layout here. So as I go, I will learn how to work around it a little bit better. So here's our Phoenix. Uh, Pretty much not bad. Defensive rigs, that's why it's kind of low DPS. We're also not 440. We're like 4-1 or 4-2-0. So we're working on it. But it is good enough now that I can run it. And I just have to decide whether or not I actually want to run the versatile fleet gun or not. We do have some upgrades for it, but that range is just not good enough. So let me go ahead and swap that. And that's going to require me to jump over to a different ship. If we were running a capital anomaly, I would be running the versatile just to deal with the smaller things. But since we're not planning on doing that, I am going to grab a anti-ship. It's a little bit annoying that I have to keep swapping these things around, so I'll probably be in the market for a few more of these over time, so that way every ship can have one. Alright, so I shouldn't need anything else here. Heal is fine, it won't last forever, but it'll be good enough. Yeah, should be fine. Nothing here should challenge us unless, like, some PvP guy shows up, but even then, we should be more than capable of dealing with one person. Mm. I need to get used to this layout. Anyway, so, uh, just earlier today I've been running all of the small anomalies in our area, so I can clear those out. I ended up spawning a capital anomaly, which is really nice. And now we've got mediums and larges that we can run. I'm going to start with this small. Hey, Ism, how you doing today? Welcome, we've got the Phoenix up and running today.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, you're gonna get me in my Ice to Dawn gate camp, will ya? So hopefully this kind of setup will be a little less intrusive rather than just having, like, black boxes everywhere.
We're under
And we are gonna go for accuracy. Yeah, I thought about having, like, the right side having Gina, the left side having Ice to Guard, another area having a different.
enemy ships detected.
So on this ship, I want the auto
We're
attack.
under attack.
Yeah, Clortler. There we go. The trifecta. So, one of the things that the Phoenix suffers with quite drastically is the inability to use its actual capital weapons for ratting. If you are using the Phoenix in capital anomalies, it can use its capital weapons very effectively. However, if you're running just normal, anything that has sub-capital ships, you're gonna be wanting to use these barreled weapons.
We're being warp scrambled.
The barreled weapons have pretty good application here. I mean, we're looking at a little bit better than like a large missile on a battleship. And that is with the warhead charge precision option.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
The Phoenix is, like, one of my favorite ships, and part of that is because I just really like missiles. The other part is, it really reminds me of the ship that they flew in... God, what the hell is it called? It'll take me a minute to remember the name. But the main character is Neo. And God, what the hell is the name of that? It's an old movie at this point. Matrix, thank you. Yeah. The Phoenix reminds me of the ship that they flew through the tunnels in Matrix,
Warp drive
but it
active.
doesn't have all the electromagnetic plating to keep it flying. It's like the same design. It even has the same tower. So I have a certain affinity for that series of movies. But the Phoenix just kind of stands out like that. Hey, Snoopy, how you doing tonight?
We're under attack.
To give you a general idea of what we're working with here, we're about 3,000 DPS, which is not a whole lot, I will admit that, but I'm also not fully skilled into this thing. And we're using barreled weapons. Our main focus here is defense on this ship, because I do want to turn it into a, into like a gate camp buster or a capital anomaly runner. Oh, huh. Okay, we need to talk.
Enemy ships detected.
Autopilot engaged.
We're under attack.
I should be fine. We'll just keep an eye on ships.
Warp drive active.
H1 interceptor, of course. Yep. Oh, hey, there's an Angel Inquisitor. I should probably run that. Now, I have no idea what one I came from. I think it was that one. And that is why you have a micro warp drive on your capital ships in
Warp
Nullsec.
drive active.
So you can very reasonably get off grid as soon as you come off of your siege cycle. And for all we know, that guy could have actually been one of our guys just passing through. Not really sure. Thank you for the support, Jitter. I always enjoy having you around because you're right there.
We're under attack.
Let's see, our activation time is about 9.7 seconds right now, with quite a bit of improvement to be made with better skills.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, that's because it's part of the new faction warfare system. Ah. See, did we get anything good? Hey. We got 115 on final lock. Good, good, good. I could use those.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
That should be good. Let's shoot at a cruiser this time. Ooh, nice. Okay, so did you feel like you did not need the extender?
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Not for Inquisitors? Yeah, I figured not.
We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled.
Ooh, 16 hours left for your Wang Yu. It's going pretty quick, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, I hope to get the 3 Cobras up to that level. That would be a lot of fun to have on the alphas. Be a pretty good achievement as well. Okay, he is in P7 now, that red we saw earlier. Alright, not too bad of a bounty tick. Like I said, this isn't the most efficient I can be with this ship, so we've got a long way to go. Oh, interesting. Hey, Venom, how you doing today? Good to see you.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Ooh, nice. What ship? And what stat? Okay, so medium went fine. I'm gonna head to a large now. Yep. Ah, on the Astarte. Nice. Man, I really cannot wait to see the Chemoshin game. I need it desperately.
Warp drive active.
Chevash with a Sea Whiz would be broken. I mean, you're already talking about a Dreadnought that's tanky as all get out, and you pretty much can't kill its capacitor. The thing would be a force to be reckoned with. 12 to 14 billion for ogres? Oh, I guess we dock.
Autopilot engaged.
We're under attack.
We've got a
Warp
guy
drive active.
just one jump away from us. So we're gonna go ahead and get docked. I don't think we need to fully dock, but I'd at least like to be next to our citadel. $41 versus 45. That's a pretty good increase. I mean, you're talking about how much percentage increase? It's a 9% increase, almost a 10% increase, if you're going off of the base stats. Yeah, better tracking and mobility is always really good. Nice. We're just waiting a moment to see if that guy moves on. There he is. No, that's the Serpentis guy. Ooh, he's gonna have a nasty surprise. Okay, I think he isn't... He's not there anymore.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, 4-0 should be friendly, but there's a guy one jump over from us in 4Y0. So... maybe just stick around for a moment until we can clarify that he's moving or not. The other Serpentis private that has been running around here a lot, he's just moving around like crazy.
under attack.
I prefer not to have the automatic lockback. And even then, if you showed up, you'd probably get blown up anyway.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Hey, Holtzy, how you doing? Good to see you. Well, what are you stopping by for? Coming to do a little bit of spying for us?
Enemy ships detected.
How's it been going in your area?
We're under attack.
Yeah, I can tell. You do like to show off in a lot of areas.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
I really do enjoy flying the Phoenix. It just kind of vibes with me. I know it's not the best option for all of this, but it has gotten a lot better than it initially was on release. On release, the Phoenix was pretty much just relegated to capital ship hunting and POS bashing. Which isn't a bad thing for it, but a lot of people were pretty disappointed they couldn't use it outside of that. And then we got the barreled weapons, which allowed it to actually run anomalies. And now it has access to the close-in weapon. So it just keeps getting better for the Phoenix.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Alright. Colson has left. We are good. Doesn't mean he might not be planning something, but there he is. I saw a guy just now on YouTube wanted me to run a storyline out here. You know, I'm not really familiar with doing storyline missions out in nullsec or anything like that, so that could be interesting. Something that we came across earlier today in the Discord, we had some interest in the Nidhogger, and we were just kind of looking around at like the basic carriers, and almost nobody has done a PvE video or a fitting video on the basic carriers in over 2 years. Everything else has been like some Dormant Realm stuff or other stuff. But it's not been like fitting videos, it's always been PvP. Usually killing a Nidhogger. But yeah, I was just really surprised at how long ago it's been since anybody's really covered the ship with all the new implants and the hangars. Wow, 28 minutes to run a Revelation Bodyguard through 110 as a solo shield tank. That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do this Angel Inquisitor. I don't think we'll have a problem, but we'll see what happens.
Warp drive active.
DR410, yeah. That's what I figured he meant. So I just went with it.
Warp drive active.
Alright, we are now gonna do a Angel Inquisitor. See how this thing holds up. Should be fine. I really don't see a reason why it would fail. I do have to clear out as much as possible, because it's not the same as an Advanced Inquisitor.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Jinner, do you mind, running in behind me and grabbing the loot as I go through? Yeah, the safest anomaly possible. Since I don't have the, since I don't have any of the salvager modules on here, it'd be good to have somebody come through after I've cleared it.
We're under attack.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Holtzy. I appreciate it. I am in the first gate. This should be the last wave of the first gate, I think. Yes, yes. Okay, first gate is cleared.
Warp drive active.
Going to second gate. This is where the interesting stuff will start showing up. Still nothing like extraordinarily dangerous. Maybe we'll see like one elite.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Oh, I hate how bright that sun is. I tell you what.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
It's so funny the difference between this kind of Inquisitor and the Advanced Inquisitor. This is so much more similar to like a large or a medium anomaly. Like, pretty much any battleship could run this, no problem. Hell, even battlecruisers, I think, could do this.
Enemy ships detected.
Also fairly certain on, like, maybe a faction cruiser could do it? Yeah, it's just a normal T10 Inquisitor. What kind of range do I have here? 48. Okay. Let's see here. Now we'll have... $58. That is one of the benefits of having the warhead charge implant, is that you can just change whether you want to focus on range or... This might be the last wave. It's got two, elites in it, so... Yeah, the ones without numbers are way harder. Okay, now this is the last wave.
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
So in these, you definitely want to try to focus the elites first. And anything that might be scrambling you. Just in case you have no choice but to warp out. It'll at least give you that little bit of safety net. Oh, yeah. Definitely you can do that. Alright, so we had a 42 million bounty tick. That is pretty good for the Phoenix. That's about the highest that I ever see in the Naglfar. I think the Naglfar had a 40... What was it? So there's 31. So there's 43 in the Naglfar. Yeah, not bad. Alright, Jenner, you should be able to come in. And Jenner, if you want to drop it at that other station, I can pick all that up with the Tyra. So it doesn't get mixed in with your stuff.
We're under
Alright, so
attack.
this will probably be like the last anomaly I run today. Maybe we'll run one more, I don't know. Yeah, so right now we're just finishing up Capital Missile Torpedo Operation 4. And then I need to go into Capital
Enemy
Missile
ships
Torpedo
detected.
Upgrade and Advanced Upgrade. If I want to
We're
match
under
up to
attack.
what the Naglfar does. You've got to make it there first.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Yeah. You'll have to get through the ITC first. And Concord doesn't like that. You may have fought Concord more than once, but I guarantee you Concord won. Yeah, they're good sports like that. They let you take the first shot.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Yeah, I think you had a chance to get through that gate, but I don't know about the other side of that gate. Let me hide this real quick. I'm gonna check my encounters, see if there's anything interesting out here. There is a 6 million lab, so maybe that's what we'll end the day on. Ooh, nice. We've got a red moving through. He's in a allegiance or something. I think it was an allegiance. I don't know where he's at currently. Okay, he's moved through a system. Yeah, I just saw it on the cameras. Hey, Ozen, how you doing today? So what do you say? Do you want to see the revelation for this lab, or the Phoenix, or the Naglfar?
Enemy ships detected.
I kinda want to fly the revelation.
We're under attack.
I'll probably be off in about 2 hours. Actually, we'll probably be done in the next, like, 20 minutes or so. Maybe half hour. Oh, gotcha. Ah, they actually defended this time, huh? Out of curiosity, what are you flying? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice. That's pretty good. Especially against a EOS. Oh, you're welcome. I'm always glad to help people get the implant and, just get started. you know? It can be very hard to find people who are willing to carry or even offering to carry.
Enemy ships detected. We're
I'm
under attack.
actually out in nullsec. But yeah. Yeah, we've got
We're
protection
under
and
attack.
we're in a pretty good spot. It's been fairly quiet today. We've had a couple of people drop by, but not too bad. Shoot, I wouldn't be surprised if they've got enough materials to build Titans already. Not yet, but we know they're coming eventually. At the same time as Half-Life 3, Elder Scrolls, what is it, 7? And GTA 6. It's coming. Just not sure when. That poor game has been pushed back and pushed back. Also, we might get Titans when Star Citizen goes into full release. Yeah, you'll have to have a computer on Mars in order to run it. Alright. Let's go back. Let's grab the Revelations, see how that performs. As like a precursor to the Revelation video. The only thing I really don't like about my Revelation right now is I don't have the capital armor skills.
Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I've got to do that at some point. Ah, of course an advanced Inquisitor spawns. My god. Okay, whatever. We'll see how we feel after the, lab we're gonna do.
Destination reached.
Alright. That's where we're starting. I guess then I need to go with multi-frequency.
Undocking.
Why do I have the combat music? Yeah, the revelation is gonna be our way into the...
Undocking.
No, my tank should be fine. Into the Chemosh. The only thing I'll have an issue with is um... if a thing shows up. A cyan. Okay, now I can hide that again. And we can hide that again.
Warp drive active.
So what I want to do is use this as active for the better tracking. Because you get double the tracking when that's active. Now, I don't know if it's a cooldown activation or whatever. That is something I'll have to learn as I go.
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled.
Let's see. Yeah, it is a cooldown activation. And now we have 1 tracking speed. How long a cooldown? It's only a 60-second cooldown, so that's not bad. We would normally have 0.5 tracking. Which really is not bad. I do love that the Revelation has these pylons that come out from each side of the ship, letting you know it's in siege mode. Yeah, it's definitely taking a while to lock onto stuff.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
I am definitely better off trying to let the Sea Whiz take care of the smaller stuff, because I don't have to lock onto those. One particularly interesting thing to note about the Capital Pulse lasers is you pretty much start with about 80 kilometers of range. Meaning you can warp in at 50 and be pretty well off. in terms of tracking smaller targets if you can lock them fast enough. Yeah, pretty much battlecruisers and battleships are like the only things you would try to lock up. I just have a really bad habit of hitting lock all. And that's just how it goes for me. It's what 3 years of high sec does to you. I think it is kind of good to lock up some of those smaller ships. In case the Sea Whiz is struggling particularly hard against one. That way you can just use the web of fire on the one that it's struggling with. If you've ever, like, paid attention to when I'm doing Dormant Realm with the alphas, the best way to describe my addiction to the auto lock button is, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, lock button. Ooh, lock button.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Yeah, so far pretty happy with the
Shield
performance.
damaged.
Don't worry, that's just my shield alarm. I am an armor tank ship. It's dangerous to your health to watch a streamer that uses a different form of tank than you. It gives you anxiety and heart attacks. See if we can shoot down this battle cruiser. Actually, yes. I don't remember. I don't think I am cap stable with this. Hey, Peter, how you doing today? You talking about the,
We're
Dreadnought?
under attack.
Yeah. SP is not that bad. It's more just a time waiting. So I cannot... Oh, I finally hit that guy. So that was kind of an interesting test on the smaller ship. There we are. So every once in a while I can actually go into. Hey, congratulations on almost being Tech 10. That's an exciting time. There are so many opportunities for you at Tech 10. Huh. There are so many small ships. I don't have a bodyguard yet for this character. It's gonna be a while before I get there. Yeah, I also need, all of the capital armor repair skills. Like, I have no capital armor repair skills at all.
We're being warp scrambled. Another reason why I don't have a bodyguard right now is because I'm trying to go through all of the dreadnoughts and then all of the carriers. So I can show it off. Yeah. Missiles are not that bad to use. They're a lot less headache. We just need to worry about range and application, rather than having to worry about tracking and range. Yeah, so I'm only 440 right now. So let me find lasers. So these are my capital laser operation skills. And then everything else is 540. So that would be engineering, dreadnought command. But yeah, you can start using the Revelation as early as having, level 5 in command operation engineering for the basic skill. And you don't really need the advanced one quite yet. Other than engineering, you really should have it 5.5 as quickly as possible. We're under attack.
That's a good question. What weapon system do you enjoy the most?
We're being warp scrambled.
We're being warp scrambled.
Ah, you like drones. Maybe, instead of going for a dread, you might consider something like a chimera, which is a carrier. It's fairly tanky, and it also works like drones. Otherwise, the only dreadnought that you can do with drones would be, well, fighters, would be the Hubris. Ah, the, super carrier? Yeah, I mean, it'll be a long time, I bet, before you find yourself in a position to fly a super carrier. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I missed that early on. Super carriers are great. If you want to go into carriers... Oh, the Astarte, okay. Yeah, if you want to go into carriers, you have two options. You can go into lightweight ship carriers or regular carriers. The Astarte uses lightweight ships, which can then move you into... Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Which can then move you into, like, the super carrier, lightweight ship stuff, but it is very skill intensive if you want to do that. My goodness, there's a mess of ships over here. But yeah, if you really like drones in general, then you really can't go wrong with going for like a carrier instead. Dang, this thing wiped that out. Yeah, I need to start having some activations and stuff. Yeah, Jitter's a monster. He's got way more skill points than he knows what to do with. I don't remember if this is the last wave jitter, but if it's not, there might be a cyan spawn, so just be prepared to come in and help me. Right now I'm only pushing about 5,000 DPS. I have got to get those skills up higher. Okay, that was the last wave. Alright. That actually went pretty well. Yeah, I'd like you to come out here and loot if you could. You're the only one that can move around easily out here. I'll wait for you right now, so you can catch up. There we go. There he is. Being an absolute monster as he does. Focus fire, yes. Yeah, very nice ship. I'm pretty sure this would do, like, nothing to you. Yeah, 8,000 and 3,000. Yeah, even your shield is, like, insane on that thing. Alright, I guess it's time to dock up.
Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active.
Yeah, carriers are very tanky when done right. And they're still pretty high DPS as well. Yeah, Jitter has shield tank on his Astarte, if I remember correctly. But you can choose either shield or armor. It's good both ways.
Destination reached.
Alright, well that's pretty much everything I had for today. I wanted to test out the Revelation a little bit. Played with the, Phoenix earlier today. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Which I need to rip that off of here. Then I also need... That's probably fine. Yeah, leaving Clarelem or Clortler or any of the high-sec islands is kind of hard, because it's so easy being there. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me today, and thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it. It's about time I go to bed. Um, Had a lot of fun today, just playing with the Phoenix and the Revelation, and trying to get used to them a little bit and their implants. So, thank you for joining me today. Take care and be safe. I will see you tomorrow for Dormant Realm Monday, I believe. So be there or be square.